Did you have much interaction with CM Punk when you were back there?
Nah, kind of. I mean, I, I don't know, dude. Like, I just remember getting screwed over by him, and it was just, it sucked, dude. Like, I liked the guy. I looked up to him. He was always really weird. Like, I couldn't get a bead on him. I remember talking to guys like Hawkins who've known Punk all their life. He's like, yeah, don't be offended by it. That's just who he is. Like, even I can't get a read on the guy. It's hard. And so I'd walk by him and backstage like, hey, what's up, Punk? And he's like, what's up? And just keep walking. And just he's like, hey, what's up, Reks? I'm like, oh, hey, dude, what's up, man? I guess okay, we're cool. But I remember at the Rumble when Nexus was just coming out, we were in the back. We were planning the Rumble out, and we got what was going down. It was Punk, Wyndham, and Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt, and then what's fucking Perfect's? What's his gimmick now? He's Curtis Axel. That's yeah. Right. Yeah, it's been so long, dude. So it's Wyatt and Axel, and then Punk's in the middle. And the Rumble basically was like, look, this is Nexus's Rumble, guys. We got to make them look good. So it's going to be this order, and you guys are going to go out. You're going to get about 20 seconds max, maybe 30, and get out, guys. They're going to be short. And everybody's kind of disappointed, but I'm just going, hey, dude, it's a fucking Rumble. And I think I was 7th out, and there was like, we're calling it backstage, and there's a huge meeting. I mean, every producer's there, everybody that's in the Rumble's there. And I think I said something like, hey, dude, I'm totally cool with it, because they were just kind of, everybody's disappointed. And I just spoke up like, yo, guys, it's fine with me. I'll do whatever you guys want. Let's just tell me what you need. I remember Punk stood up, and it was really interesting because remember I said this because it's going to be interesting when I tell you what happened. He stands up like, hey, guys, give Reks a big hand. This is the great attitude. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I just want to say thanks. We appreciate you guys working with Reks. Thanks so much, man. So everybody claps. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That was whatever. So we plan it out. And Punk comes over with Joe and Wyndham, Wyatt and Axel. He goes, look, man, want to make you look good because, this is your first Rumble. Like, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And he goes, why don't you come running down ball fire, slide in. I'll be on my knee. I'll have he's doing his knee thing. And Joe and Wyndham are on each side. He's like, come in, just boot me right in the face. Just right here real hard. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, hit Joe, hit Wyndham, and then it's going to take 2 of them to get you down, and we'll make you look really strong. And then when it's time, we'll just go right to the high kick. You go out. It'll be short, but we'll make sure you look good. I'm like, hey, that's awesome, man. Thank you. So backstage, I'm all pumped up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I come screaming down, and the crowd was on fire. They still didn't really know me, but I think I was one of the bigger guys that they had seen with that look when my dreads were super long, and I just looked fierce, and I could feel the energy, man. It was amazing. And I remember I slid in, and Punk was still on his knees. He was supposed to start standing up for me, and he was still on his knee. I'm like, what's going on, man? And I slid in, and as I stand up, I go to give him a kick, and before I could get my knee up, both Joe and Wyndham, or Wyatt and Axel, they bum rushed me, dude, and they just boom, like both of them took me down. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, guys, what's going on, man? They just beat the piss out of me. I'm like, hey, I'm like, we're all super good friends. Like Joe and Wyndham and me, real good buddies. I'm like, what's going on? What are you doing? It's like, we're changing it. Okay. Just tell me what to do. What's the plan? Like, hang on, just go down. Okay. So I'm waiting for my moment. I'm like, okay, what's the plan? Like, tell me the plan. It's a major pay-per-view. I got to know. Go down. I'm like, okay. So I go down, and they pick me up, and I'm selling. All of a sudden, I hear this high kick. I'm like, what? I turn around, and Punk just, boom, high kicks me. What the fuck just happened, dude? And out I go. Well, okay. Well, that sucked. So I go backstage, and I'm watching the rest of the Rumble. I'm not doing the poo-poo face like Loki. I'm just like, hey, whatever. Shit, that really sucked. I lost a moment, but whatever. Stone Cold comes up to me, and he goes, hey, man. He goes, I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, let's talk, bro. Anytime, man. And he goes, I'm gonna bet. He's like, first of all, great energy, man. He goes, I'm going to bet you were doing what you were told. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it was weird, man. We had some stuff planned, and it all changed. He goes, you feel that energy when you ran down that ramp? I'm like, yeah, I definitely felt it. He's like, because I felt it. I'm like, okay. He goes, when you feel that energy, man, he goes, doesn't matter what the plan is. He's like, if you're supposed to go out, go out, but get your shit in. Like, that is your moment, and don't ever let anyone take it away from you. He's like, I bet you're probably nervous about what Vince is going to say, or you lose your job. He's like, you get one shot at things like this, man. He goes, I'm like, yeah, dude. They tell us, like, do what you're told, you get fired. And he's like, fuck that, man. He's like, you got to take a chance. He's like, next time that opportunity, he goes, if there's a next time, he goes, you take that opportunity, kid. He's like, you look great. He's like, you came down with a ball of fire. And he's like, I was rooting for you. He's like, I'll be honest, I was rooting for you. And I'm like, okay, well, cool, man. Thanks for the advice. And then I saw Punk after the Rumble. I would kind of walk back in the gorilla area, and he's like, thanks, Reks. I'm like, okay, see you later, dude. Like, that was it. Like, he didn't give two shits, and it was just him, you know, stepping on heads to get to the top. And I'm like, okay. If you told me earlier, like, that was the plan, I would have done it. Like, because that's what I do. No problem. I wouldn't have put up a fight. But, you know, I'm going to be dirty about it. So that's my experience with Punk. I'm trying to keep it positive.
That's how people are in the wrestling business, though, for the fans that haven't been involved. Like, as you said, those two of those guys were your friends.
Yeah.
But they still kind of tricked you in that to make themselves look better as well.
Well, they were scared, you know. It's like they're doing what they're told. Punk's like, do this, don't you say a thing. Okay, cool, whatever. It's just, if I had known, you know, it's my own fault, because not picking up on those signals and not realizing that sooner, and being so nervous to take a chance, that was probably my biggest downfall. And looking at who I am now compared to who I was back then, I was nervous, man. I left everything behind. Like I said earlier, I dropped everything, dude. We closed 2 businesses down. I foreclosed on my home to go chase this. I'm like, I don't want to lose this job. This is a once in a lifetime shot. And it was moments like that that made me realize, well, shit, this may not be worth it.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.